What is the most humiliating thing someone made you do with their house? My girlfriend's dad made me fix their entire fence in 90-degree heat to prove I was a real man. 3 hours later, I was ready to pass out. I was 19. Been dating Leah for 8 months. Her family invited me to their 4th of July barbecue. First time meeting everyone. And when I say everyone, I mean the whole crew. Aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents. 20 people who'd be judging if I was good enough for their Leah. I'd stressed about this for weeks. Bought a nice bottle of wine, wore my only good khakis instead of my usual ripped jeans, even practiced handshakes in the mirror. Yeah, I was that nervous. Leah had warned me. Dad can be intense, but he'll warm up eventually. Famous last words, right? At first, everything was perfect. Susan, Leah's mom, was incredibly sweet. Asked about my engineering major, complimented my manners. Her siblings were cool. I was actually starting to relax, thinking maybe I'd pass this test. Then Gary pulled me aside. This man was massive. 6'3", construction worker his whole life, hands like baseball mitts, arms covered in faded tattoos. The kind of guy who probably bench-pressed cars for fun. You see that fence back there? He pointed to their backyard. Half of it was literally falling apart. Broken boards hanging off, posts wobbling. Looked like it hadn't been touched since the 90s. Been meaning to fix that for months, he said. Good thing we got some young muscle here today. I laughed nervously. Yeah, that's quite a project. His face went stone cold. We're tackling it right now, son. I thought he was joking. He wasn't. Leah's inside helping the women cook. Time for you to prove you're worth her time. The other family members, they just watched. Nobody said a word, like they'd seen the show before. Gary dropped a toolbox at my feet. Hammer, nails, replacement boards, thud. Get to work. Shouldn't we wait until after dinner? Everyone's here to... Real men don't make excuses, he said, loud enough for everyone to hear. You want to date my daughter? Show me what kind of man you are. So there I was. Nice clothes, blazing July sun, 50 feet of broken fence that looked older than me. No shade, no water breaks, no help. Just me and Gary's occasional check-ins. You tired already, city boy? He'd smirk whenever I slowed down. Leah's last boyfriend could work all day without complaining. 1 hour in, shirt soaked through. 2 hours in, hands blistering, back screaming. 3 hours in, genuinely worried I might pass out. The worst part? I could hear everyone inside, laughing, eating. The barbecue smell was torture. Leah's cousins gave me pitying looks through the window but didn't dare speak up. Finally, Leah stormed outside. Dad, what the hell are you doing? She was furious. He's a guest, not your personal handyman. I was so grateful I almost cried. Literally. 3 hours of this BS. And someone finally said something. Gary just shrugged. Wanted to see what he's made of. Can't have my daughter dating some soft college boy. He studies engineering and works part-time. What is wrong with you? The whole family was watching now. Susan looked mortified. Even Gary's brothers were shaking their heads. Leah made me stay for dinner. Most awkward meal of my life. Me with my destroyed clothes, bandaged hands, sunburned, everything. Gary acting like nothing happened. Everyone else pretending this was normal. But here's where it gets good. 2 weeks later, Gary called me directly. Hey, son, got another project this weekend. Need help with my deck. You free Saturday? I couldn't believe it. He actually thought I'd come back for round 2. Sure, Gary, I said, calm as could be. My hourly rate is $50. Complete. Silence. 10 full seconds of beautiful golden silence. Wait, you want me to pay you? Well, Gary, you said I need to prove I'm worth Leah's time. Turns out I'm worth my own time, too. $50 an hour, 4-hour minimum payment up front. More silence. Then, forget it. Click. He never asked again. Leah was so proud. Nobody's ever stood up to him like that. That was 3 years ago. We're engaged now. And Gary treats me like gold. Turns out bullies only respect people who set boundaries. Last Christmas, he actually said, I'm glad Leah found someone who doesn't take crap from anybody. Even me. Best part? He hired contractors for that deck. Cost him $2,000. My rate would have been $200. Sometimes the best revenge is knowing your worth.